Okay, I'm doing some more heads here, more studs, and we just came into a problem here. So this head here, I went ahead and tapped out all these holes here with the oversized tap. This is a 3/10 over tap, so the studs will go in easier. Had to go find some studs, so this new set I just got in, this is a set I had on my shelf for a while. They're both Colony studs, so there's your numbers, same stuff. But what a difference. So this is the other head here. So this one here has, these are standard holes, not been knocked over. These are the older studs. So instead of being tight, these ones going loose. So what I'm doing is I'm putting Loctite on these and not cutting the threads oversized. And they go in halfway decently like that. But completely different than the other set that wouldn't go in at all, which I'll show you in a minute. So here's our Loctite. So the way you tell these real quick is how far these go in before they get tight. So this one went in about half a turn and stopped. So it goes in decently with the thread, with the Loctite on it. Put these in our 1/450 height. So 434, a little bit too much. Back it up a little bit. 447. I got 443 that time. 447 again. .451 now. Okay, so this one here went in with the Loctite and no cutting oversized nut on the head, I mean, stock holes. So the same STD heads before, I broke stud off trying to do stuff like this. So these going halfway decent. So now we go to the other set over here. Get it on the other side over here. So this is the head that I went ahead and tapped 5/10 over. Now this stud here, we're going to put oil on it, cutting oil on here for lubricant. It goes in about a quarter of a turd. And that one goes in with a 5/0. This one's going halfway decent, so this one I can put Loctite on also. It's going pretty easy actually. So we're going to Loctite this one. But this one I'm using the newer studs with the 5/10 over, with a 3/10 over bolt hole. So these things the studs are variable on all these things. So in the Colony you can't make them all the same, that makes a problem. We got to change our mix up here. The last set of heads there, I did those polished ones, they were so damn tight. I thought I was going to break a couple off even with the oversized tap and everything. And no Loctite on it. See how loose that goes in now. Go down until it bottoms, measure it. We're at 475, so you go a little deeper. .441. .450 on the nut. So it looks like this one we're going to be putting Loctite on some of these. So this is coming out of a new package here. So I'll go ahead and load up another one here and see what this one's going to go in as. So every time I do these, they're a little different. Okay. Cutting fluid out of the hole. Tight again. I do the bolt. There it is. Getting a little on Loctite. This goes in about the third the effort as the other head did. Whoa, 418. That went way too far. 76 in the middle. 64. 54. 49. Okay, so it looks like these are going to get all Loctited. The other one's going to be all Loctited. And they're going to go in about the same torque on both of them. But these ones are 5 over and the other ones aren't. That's because we got new studs and old studs. So these are old ones, these are new ones. It's just a matter of what you're doing. So, definitely different. So I could probably put them into this head without Loctite. Just with assembly oil on there or cutting fluid. No cutting. Thread's oversized, but I already cut them oversized, all of these, so I'm stuck with it now. So these are going to get Loctite like this. What fun! I do all the holes at once. Make sure we don't mix up the studs now. So we're using these newer ones. So the other studs, I forget when I bought those, but probably about 6 months ago. Between 6 months and a year ago I bought those, and the other ones I've had for probably a few years. Probably 3 or 4 years, so yeah, probably not 3 or 4. Probably 2 to 3. So you watch out for production variations. Will get you every time. But now I'm prepared. I got oversized taps. I can fix whatever the problem I run across. I can fix it now. Before I couldn't do it. Okay, so a little Loctite on here. Come on. A little bit too much on there. Going in tighter. This one's definitely going in tighter. fit nicely. 4/16. How am I going so far? These studs must be made with different heights. Threads on them too. Oh, I know what the problem is. These holes are chamfered real deep, so I can see an extra thread and a half. The other ones are almost flush, so not so much. 450 on the nut. About there. Should be a little high right there. 476. 65. 54. 51. Where we want to be. Alright, so there you go. I'm going to do the heads like this on these. And then we're going to do the other set. Put these together like this and squeeze like that. Brings the nuts off. Repetitive work here. Oop. Too much again. Okay, you use too much Loctite, you put a little bit over here. That's enough on that side. Put one in that hole there. There you go. A little bit of torque, but not too much. About there, maybe. 470. 453. 451. I can live with that. It's not too hard to hold 5-thou accuracy on this stuff. It's plus or minus 2. I don't like being 3. Okay, should get closer row this time. 30. How would it be at 34 now? I think you got it just right and you're way the hell off. Two. Feet. 54. Went from 52 to 54. That's not repeating very well. 52 again. Alright, well there we go. I got some more to do. You see how to do these. So this set's going to be a lot easier. That last set was a pain in the ass. This one's not too easy, not too bad. Alright, that's it for this set of heads.